The Cowboys choke again. Welcome to January. What is going on, everybody? It's your boy RD flying solo tonight. As you can hear in my voice, I'm still just a hair sick. Welcome in. The game is still on. This is where we call, it's garbage time, stat padding time, whatnot. If you're watching the Cowboys game, if you were for Green Bay, Green Bay, 7-point dogs coming in this game. Here comes an onside kick. Gets through, though. Hold on now. There we are. All right, now they recover. So Cowboys absolutely. Well, you know what? I take this back. All right, listen. Welcome in. First off, I gotta have a beer. It's dry January. I'm sorry. It is what it is. We're gonna talk about the Cowboy game and the Green Bay Cowboy game here in a second. But let's go ahead and we're gonna start off with Nada by Community. This is Pills. There you go, right there. This is out of Dallas. Snowman's in the house. What's up? 25 calories, 5 carbs. That's one thing I like about NAs is the low carb count generally. Now, Community's out of Dallas, Texas. 3110 Commonwealth Drive. You check any of their beers out at communitybeer.com. This is Nada Pills, non-alcoholic Pilsner, crisp, clean, and refreshing. You can get it in 6-packs. I get it in the variety pack, which is really nice. I can read this for you. I might as well. Why not, right? Nada Pills is a crisp, clean, and amazingly refreshing. This brew is inspired by authentic German-style Pilsners with a light body and a crisp, clean finish. The result is super refreshing brew that pushes the boundaries of what non-alcoholic beer can be. Plus, with only 25 calories, 5 carbs, and no alcohol, we're talking full flavor with no regrets, no guilt, de nada. There you go. Let's go ahead and get cracking. Hey, have one for me and Jody. I want to advertise the maker of this beer, and I want to try one. Yeah, man. We've had them every year. They put them out. I think they started putting these out in 2023 or 2022, if I'm not mistaken. And it was for dry January, if I'm not mistaken. So, yeah. I mean, you're going to look at this beer. You're going to think it's a super light beer. It does have that Pilsner haze, that little bit of Pilsner haze. Cheers to everybody. Happy January. Hope everybody's doing all right. There we go. All right. On to this game. At first, I really didn't know what to think. As you're sitting there on the couch, you're like, okay, Green Bay's going to take the ball. And they essentially just go right down the field and score. It was with quite ease, to be honest. Then it turns into kind of like to a punt. But that's not it as far as Green Bay goes. Green Bay did their job. They got down the field, scored. Dallas gets the ball, and they look shaky from the start. Shaky. Lamb and Prescott are just a half a click off, right? How do I advertise them? And I'll advertise your show as well. I don't know how to advertise them, actually. I never really they're not an advertiser here. This is not a sponsored show, so I don't know. We just drink beers from around the Metroplex. And I would check them out first off and foremost, communitybeer.com. I think there's a contact us section on there, and you can check them out. The Cowboys are a regular season team. Yes, they are. They absolutely are. And they looked, like I said, Dak looked off, and just today was just so strange. But if you've been watching or if you've been following the Cowboys for an extended period of time, this looks like any other playoff game he's ever been in or the Cowboys have been. Something always is just weird, right? Something's just weird. Now, you thought in your head, hey, they're at home, which they've done really good at home. They're really good against – here's the difference. They're good against bad teams. Green Bay's not a bad team. They're a young team. They are a young team. I'm not calling it right now, but they could absolutely win the NFC North next year. Why the hell not? They are explosive. Jordan Love he has gotten better as the year's gone on, and he looks cool, collected, calm. He's not even in the game anymore. They got old I don't even know who the hell that guy is. But anyway, so then Green Bay, then it turns into like a punt battle, right? Punt. Then Dak throws interception. Green Bay capitalizes, and it was just over from there. I'll give you the box score as it sits right now. It's 48-24. Green Bay scored a touchdown in the first, 3 touchdowns in the second, 2 touchdowns in the third, and a touchdown in the fourth. Absolutely obliterating Dallas. Dallas didn't score in the first. They scored a touchdown in the second. At the very end, They got all the way, I'm not saying it's the refs that got them all the way down to the one, but that's how the ball was placed, and it was, but anyway, got them all the way down to the one, and they punched it in. Got momentum. Heading into the second season, right? Or second season. I can hear something in this ear now. It's driving me crazy. Heading into the second half, they get the ball. They come out. You're like, okay, here they go. Whatnot. They end up scoring 9 in the third. And then 8, they just, they scored 8 in the fourth, but it was well over by then. It just, Jordan Love just teed off. 272 yards, 3 touchdowns. He only threw the ball 20 times. He was 16 for 20. Aaron Jones ran all over the Cowboys. Who knew they couldn't stop the run? Oh, actually, we talk about it every single week. That was one of the things Allen brought up. Look, Dak's still in this game. I'd get him out. Because I guess if you wanted to you want to get him hurt, so then he can't ask for like $60 million a year. But yeah, Allen said this when the Lions played the Cowboys. He goes, they can't stop the run. We run the ball really well. The only reason that the Lions did not win is because they have a terrible coach. And they're playing the Rams here in about an hour. What done for those Rams? Matt Stafford going back to Detroit. What's going on? I'm sorry, I was away from the comments real quick. I apologize. Julian, how are we doing? We got Lee Knox in the house. Billy Joe. Let's see what we got here. Well, looks like defense just gave Dan his going away gift. And there was a funny. So I'm on Twitter the entire game, X, whatever you want to call it. SB Fantasy Football. That's where I'm like tweeting out the entire game. And so someone posted a clip from The Office where Michael Scott's like, turn off all the lights. They're here. Turn off it. I go, that was everybody. So they had the capture. They go, anybody that had asked Dan Campbell to come in for an interview. He ain't going anywhere. He ain't going anywhere now. Oh, my God. Yeah. Green Bay is going to cover the +7. You bet your ass, Lee. You bet your ass. Billy Joe, with all the rain and cold here going on here, all the wife does is stare longingly through the window. If it gets any worse, I guess I'll let her in. It is so damn cold here. It is so damn cold. It's not as cold as our friends up north, obviously, but when it gets a little chilly down here in Texas, man, I tell you what, it bites. It bites just a little hard. It does. Listen, I'm from Kentucky. I know some cold winters, not as cold as, the way up north folks, but single degrees, snow and all that. But boy, my blood has thinned out a little bit since then. It is. How about them Chiefs? Yeah. I didn't even watch the game, Billy Joe, to be honest, because I was going to do it. I was like, all right, F it. I'll get Peacock. Right. And so I pull up as I'm doing it. I was like, all right, screw it. I'm going to watch the game. Screw it. And then they showed a commercial, it wasn't a commercial. They had a camera on Taylor Swift walking into the stadium. I go, nah, not tonight. Not doing it. I go, that you just lied. I'm not doing it. I don't want to sit there and watch Taylor Swift after every single freaking play. I do not care. Do not care. The defense did not show up at all. No, well, it's tough. Look, here you go. Now they're padding stats. This game's going to look a hell of a lot closer on paper. It's 31-48 right now. Well, at 30, I guess. They haven't done the extra point yet. So the game is not over. They can come back. Cross your fingers, and then, maybe cross your wieners with your buddy sitting next to you. You know what I mean? Because, if you root for the Cowboys. Anyways, rushing has been a problem all year. CMC got his MVP secured against us. The defense is good against bad teams. They are particularly good at home. Most teams are pretty good at home, unless you're just a bad team. So, Ed France in the house. What is going on? This game is surreal and can't wrap around my head to score. I have no dog in this fight. Yeah, there you go. So Dak ran it in 48-32. So down by 2 touchdowns, 3 minutes and 25 seconds. Watch out. Hold on. This is not over yet. Is Green Bay going to relax enough for Dallas to come back? Could this be maybe this was just a ploy the entire time, just to let Green Bay feel like they were going to win something, then they're going to come over the top. You know what I mean? Like the movie Over the Top. Moves his fingers all around. Then, if you're listening to this on Apple, iHeartRadio, Spotify, or wherever you're streaming your podcast, thank you so much for listening. But if you want to watch me make all these crazy, obscene gestures and check my face, I'm live on Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. Appreciate it. Melton's in the house. How we doing? Cheers to you. I texted Melton earlier. I hope he can come over. I want Melton to come over this week. Especially if they come back. Look at the stadium. It's damn near empty at this point. They were all leaving, but they're making a game out of it. It is garbage time. This is classified as garbage time. But can they come back? Maybe. I'm wearing shorts in North Carolina right now. You dirty dog, you dirty dog. Dude, those summers out there, when I lived in South Carolina and North Carolina, it's just so damn humid. That ball didn't go 10 yards. Oh, shit, they better jump on it now. There you go. If I swear, those days I don't miss, because down here, at least I'm in North Texas, right? So down in Houston, it's just like South Carolina, essentially. Super humid. You step outside, you're sweating. You're just, it's so gross. It just is. I love being in the Carolinas, though. I love it. Big question, new coach. Yeah, I mean, McCarthy's gone. If this holds, because I don't care what the final score is, unless if the Cowboys win, then yeah, they came back, great, perfect. You secured your job, you're moving on next week. But if I'm looking at, we lost, McCarthy can't come to my office and say, well, man, it was 48, 40. We only lost by a touchdown. Nah, man. You lost by 40, and then garbage time, came in effect. Love's back in the game. They put Love back in the game. They said, screw it. Got to secure that dub for sure. Philly Park in the house. Hey, man, do you have the baby yet? I saw it. I logged in for like a second on my personal account, and I saw all this stuff come across, and you had your wife was pregnant again. Y'all were about to have the baby and everything like that. Congratulations. Cheers. Man, I just am never around anymore. Them boys are going on vacation. Yeah, they are. They're like, we're going to Super Bowl. Not without tickets, you ain't. It just, if you're from the Metroplex, I mean, you could be a hardcore Cowboys fan like my buddy here, Melton. Hardcore, loves the Cowboys, but he's realistic. You know what I mean? He sees everything. He's like, he understands. He's not just leading blindly everything. Oh yeah, we're the best. We're going to be the best. Like, there's no changes or nothing like that. And then, but yeah, you're saying this is our year. Every year is your year. When was the last time it was your year? Was it 96 or 97? Somebody answer that for me. They won 3 in a row. It was the mid-90s. I think it was 95, 96, 97, or 94, 95, 96. I cannot remember. They over secured. Stop it, boys. Yeah, just stop it. Just stop, dude. 80 points. 80 points scored in this game. Un-effing believable. This game has Vegas written all over it. Ferguson 3 touchdowns. Was that like a 3,000? Yeah, dude. It just keeps going to him. I'm so far behind on comments. I'm getting there. I swear to God. If the Cowboys win, I will order on the dark web and eat it on the stream. Oh my God. What kind of like a human dick, or you like a bull dick? What are we talking about here? Cheers to you. Cheers to you, Ed. Ed France. Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, I know, right? Everything that you see, you have to assume that Vegas is involved. Anything crazy. Red Brad's in this mother. I saw it over here on Twitch. I just hadn't got back to the comment yet. How are you doing, brother? Who day? Next year, man. Hopefully Burrow is healthy. We can do some damage. What was it? The AFC North? I set a record this year for all teams with a winning record, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, they're the toughest division in the league right now. So we'll see what next year brings. Burrow can stay healthy. We'll see. I mean, the Steelers are getting waxed tomorrow night, right? I mean, they just prolonged the inevitable. All right, we got 48-32. There's 2 minutes, 33 seconds left. 3rd and 7 on Green Bay. Yeah, I mean, you got to put some. Oh, Emmitt Smith's on the sideline giving love to Aaron Jones. I'm in Ohio and wearing shorts. It's a crisp 12 degrees. I have shorts on right now and a short sleeve shirt. It's been kind of warm in the house. Got a bunch of old folks that live in my house. You know what I mean? So I got to keep it like 80 effing degrees. Pad the score, make it look good. That's what they have to do. That's what they do. Greg's in the house. Sorry, Dallas fans. They just don't look like they were ready. They did not look like they were ready. They were not ready on offense or defense. This could come down to a preparation. I think McCarthy could be gone. You know what I mean? Who cares what your regular season record is and what you do throughout the year and all this shit? But you go in there. This is the first time a number 7 seed is going to beat or beat anybody in the playoffs and move on since they started the wild card bullshit. 2 interceptions or TDs away. What do we got here? Right. I mean, no Lamb, no Cook, sus. Dude, CD and him just look like they were on the different page all night. Dak needs to go. I said it earlier and I'll say it again. Buckle up, Buttercup. They're about to pay Dak $60+ million a year. It's probably going to be like a baseball contract. It's going to be like a baseball contract, dude. He's going to get like 7 years or some shit. The overweight hit. Yep. I'm skipping through now. I'd like to see the Belichick come on and take it over. He can't, because Belichick actually wants somewhat of control, and Jerry will never relinquish GM control. That's the reason they're not going to win anything ever again. Also, since what did Jordan Love become Brett Favre? Dude, he looks just like young Aaron Rodgers out there slinging it. He looks great. Green Bay is going to be a threat next year. They're going to be a threat going forward. I mean, I'm not saying they're going to beat San Fran. Look at that. And after every play, every time a Cowboy does not catch the ball, this is what they can do. Every play, ball's thrown in the goddamn stands. And they're like throwing their arms up in the air. It's unbelievable. Dak is a constant choke. He is. William Russell, how you doing? Hope your daughter's doing all right and your grandbaby. I saw some post about that, some pregnancy not doing so good or something like that. So hopefully everything's going well. Let's go Ravens. Ravens are going dude, give me Ravens and the Niners in the Super Bowl. 95 was the last year. There you go. Thank you so much, Red Brad. I knew you were going to come through for me. Chris in the house, how we doing? Believe it as well. I blame Vegas. I thought Vegas was going to make the call because there were some questionable, reffing calls and shit. Like all of a sudden, just things just started happening, right? And you're like, oh, okay, so here we go. Refs are going to take over. I tweeted earlier. I said, refs about to take this game over. All teams over 500. New coach and QB. Man, Julian's asking for both. So is William Russell right behind it. Bump the thumbs up. What's up, Rapid Day? What's up, Booze and Chill? How we doing? A beer brother. Better commentary and more real talk here than in this game. Rapid Day for Fox Sports. I told Lizzie like a handful of years ago, I was like, what do you think about me going back to school and getting like a broadcasting degree or something? She goes, you should totally do it. That scared the shit out of me, and I didn't do it. I was like, no, I can't. What? I'm too nervous. What am I going to be sitting there drinking on the job? Like, I got to have like a drink to get me a little loosey-goosey. You know what I'm talking about? But I appreciate it, Ed. I appreciate it. Jordan Love looks like a young Aaron Rodgers. There you go. No one give him any ayahuasca. I feel you. Said the same thing. I assume that you said that before me. I'll give it to you. Yep, they're doing good now. Home today, and thank you. All right, good to hear. Good to hear. Billy Joe, I just read a great book about how steel ships are held together. It was riveting. Damn it, Billy Joe, you're the best. Ravens taking all this year. I mean, it's tough to beat a team twice, right? And Ravens already beat San Francisco. Am I mistaken there? Did they already beat them? Hold on. I think they beat them last week, right? Or 2 weeks ago? Let me check. They beat them on Christmas. 33-19 in Santa Clara. It's tough to beat a team twice in the same year. And I guarantee you San Francisco is going to be so damn hard to beat. Detroit game payback. Oh, dude, give me the Rams. Give me the Rams tonight, man. I'd love to see the Lions and the Cowboys both lose tonight. I'm so done with the damn Cowboys. My man Jay's in the house. I'm literally disgusted right now. Blow the whole damn team up. F it all. But there's a lot of good pieces here. You just got to build on those pieces. I think it's funny people still think the shit isn't scripted by that's something we always talk about. It's not like it's a script or it's scripted, but there's a thing as being fixed or, implying or suggesting or something, right? Yeah. Dude, there's too much weird shit that happens that you don't think someone else is getting involved. You ever seen soccer or football or whatever? Dude, that's the most rigged, fixed ass game on earth. This stream is popping off. Everybody really wanting to ignore this game. I know. That's why I was like, I'm going live, man. Everybody's done with this game. They're done. I'm so behind on comments. I'm sorry. Enjoying watching you, bud. Now that would be a fresh take in the commentary. I appreciate you. No need for school. Just keep it up with the content, bro. Oh, buddy, no, I can't do it. I'm inconsistent, and I'm nervous wreck, and I got anxiety. I'm nervous by nature. You know what I'm saying? San Francisco is scripted to win. I mean, it would make sense because, like I just said, they're probably going to face the Ravens in the Super Bowl, right? And it's tough to win. They gave the Ravens, if they did, right? They gave the Ravens the win in the regular season. Now this is the comeback game. Ravens have already beat them once. Dak's rolling way back. Yep. All right. 48-32. Under 2 minutes left. They're down by 16. It's not over, folks. Not over. We beat them also before. Yep. Next year. What's up, Richard? How are we doing? Next year. Cowboys. Every year is a Cowboys year. The better team won today. I agree with you, Greg. I absolutely agree with you. I feel that Green Bay is the better team. Jordan Love and the Packers have been red hot lately, and Love is just getting better every single time. And let's not discount Stroud. Stroud's not in this game, but man, that kid can play. He's been fun to watch all season long. Cannot wait to see him do it. Start out commentator for the Frisco Rough Riders. I can't. I can't. I can't. Yeah, I just can't. I can't. Last night I needed my pants hemmed up fast, so I called Taylor Swift. Oh God, Ferguson's just getting all these targets. I mean, that's Dak's, security blanket. If you think about it, him and obviously Lamb's explosive player. Could they have really put it on him this year? Yeah. Or tonight? Yeah. It just, I don't know. Oh, he's loading up, throwing a duck deep. there's also been almost 2 additional picks in this game, if not 3 additional picks. I mean, they hit the defender right in the midst. Oh, buddy, it's crazy. It's super scripted. I feel you, William. Ain't no ain't no butt plug fix nervous live chatting. Oh my god, I'll have to check that out. Bills versus Steelers script. What do you think wins? Rapid day. Bills. Yeah, Bills. The Steelers are no way near ready for something like that. Nah, hell no. I mean, listen, Mason Crosby's having a good time. You know what's bonkers about it? Pickens has been irrelevant all year. All of a sudden, you give Mason Rudolph the ball. All of a sudden, that mother effer is just balling out, right? But against the Bills in Buffalo, I have to go with the Bills. I don't know. I just got to go with Josh Allen's been playing better, right? He's getting better. He's doing better. Why not? Why can't we give him? You know what I mean? Let the Bills win one. Good, because I am out in a bet for the 49ers to win like 4 months ago. Oh, well, hellfire. Taylor Swift is a cult leader. I agree. He's got time on the clock and throwing deep. Yeah, I know, right? He loads up and throws like a duck. That thing's quacking, going 40 freaking yards. I mean, they're trying. Listen to this. Listen here. Me, I would have already been. I've been on the locker room, packing my shit, ready to get on get in the car and go home. I probably would have been home, but he's just going deep every play now. That was a hell of a play by CeeDee Lamb, and he damn near reeled it in. Minute left, 48-32. But yeah, no, he's, yeah, what are you going to do? Who you got in the Detroit game? I assume Detroit should win. I assume that Detroit will win. It's a coin flip, essentially, because you get 3 points for being at home. They're a 3-point favorite. The Rams have been looking good lately. I mean, if I can get a little good scratch on the Rams, I think the Rams are going to come out and play like Green Bay tonight. They have the talent. They have the explosiveness. They got everything. I mean, and they have a coach that knows what they're doing. I nothing against Detroit's head coach. I forgot his name right now, but he's a great hype man, but he makes a lot of bad decisions. Or whoever it is that's making these crucial decisions, they make bad decisions. They just sack Dak down. It's 4th and 3. Time's running out. I think this is it. Oh, he's still racking them up. He's lining everybody up. He wants one last play. He goes, no, we're not losing by 16, baby. We're losing by 8. Man, Turpin was all the way down the field. All right, they got the playoff. Last play of the game. Maybe. Lobbed to yeah, this is Pats or stat padding. That's all it is. He couldn't even hit the damn end zone. But yeah, I'd love to see the Rams come out and just blow the doors off them. Yeah, well, they thought Dallas would win tonight. Oh, dude, Dak going to doing his best Rex Grossman impression. You right about that. He's been intercepted so much tonight, throwing deep. Yep. Well, like I said, he should have like 2 or 3 more interceptions on there. The defender just dropped the damn ball. Jerry, fire up the chopper, baby. Bitch. Yeah, bitch. Jerry's out of there. Well, I wouldn't be surprised, if McCarthy gets fired tonight. Now, he's probably expressing to Dak, we need these effing points. We need this garbage time shit because there's a fire. If you listen to the press conference, I don't know who you're going to go out and get, but obviously with Bill Belichick on the market, and so that's it. 48-32, the frickin' Dallas Cowboys lose to the 7 seed Green Bay Packers in Arlington. Love's still a rookie. It's like his first season, right? He's not a rookie, but this is his first season. He was the starter. Yikes. Dude, I don't know what Dallas is thinking right now. I don't know what Dak's thinking. I don't know what Jerry's thinking. Let's see. Even the comeback numbers are clearly Vegas numbers for tonight. Oh, yeah. Just keep throwing. Dan Campbell, that was his name. Thank you. I appreciate that. Jerry's going to be in Cabo sexually harassing a waitress by 11 a.m. on Monday. Jesus. That's really quick. That's fast turnaround time. Maybe wait a day or so. So, yeah, there you go. Dallas got bounced from the playoffs. They won a game last year, if I'm not mistaken. And they were ready to throw a damn parade for him. It's just absolutely bonkers. Dak, how much can we trade his ass for? Here's what Dak has going for him. This is exactly 80 points in this game. Crazy. Should have been much lower. It should have been. Dallas defense didn't show up. Dallas defense did not show up. Love took advantage. and exploited. I mean, how many guys were just left in open? Like 20 yards with no one around them. Musgrave was one. Was Dobbs another? Dallas defense did not show up. Everyone thought they had a really tough defense. They're playing at home. This should have been a very close, very tight game. Sadly, Dak isn't going anywhere. He's not going anywhere. That's what I'm saying. He is secured by one. Everyone in Dallas loves him, and Jerry does his shit too. He falls in love with these quarterbacks that just suck. Middle of the road. I'm not saying suck. Got to the playoffs, right? Everybody was chanting MVP for him. Right? MVP, all this kind of shit. And we're like, nah, man, it ain't gonna happen. But Dak's contract is untradeable, right? His contract's over at 2024. Yeah, he's gonna hit the cap for $60 million this year. $60 million. So they're gonna do a long-term extension. That defense took a week off for sure. Absolutely. This is what I'm saying. You cannot. What are you gonna do for a quarterback? There's no one out there. How many teams are suffering right now because they don't have a damn good quarterback? They don't have a serviceable quarterback. And Dak is absolutely taking advantage. He's not taking advantage of it, but he's definitely profiting off of this because he knows damn well they ain't got nobody else. That's how I talk. Ain't got nobody else. Green Bay Packers winner of the Golden Globe performance tonight. Oh, boy. Ed Fran's coming in hot. Love and Stroud, 2 rookies winning playoff games. I love it. I'm here for that chaos, Brad. I'm here for it. It was by design. New HC is coming in, and we took the loss. So Dan will hopefully want to leave. I don't know where he's going now. I mean, I'm sure some team will pick him up, right? I mean, he can't go back to Atlanta. I don't know where he lands. Are you PG-13 tonight? I got one that's borderline. I've already been cussing, so go ahead and fire one off, and I'll read it. Cletus is in the house. Have to clean house. Everybody? You lost to a really good team. Yes, Green Bay is a good team. You guys don't do well against good teams. What changes are you going to make? How are you going to blow up the entire damn team? You know what I mean? You can't do it. It can't be done. To be honest, they should have pulled some college QBs straight in and train. Draft your next QB anyways, because you're due, right? Prescott's been in the league too long. He's not winning you anything. He's not doing jack shit. Oh, what the hell was that? Oh, I must have hit a button. That was weird. That was really weird. Anyway, bring in a QB, draft one, let him sit for 3 years. I'll be honest. I don't know how long that contract's going to be for Prescott. And if I'm a Cowboys fan, I am terrified. I'm terrified. All right. Billy Joe asked if I was PG-13. He said he got a borderline one. I'm gonna read it. This isn't as bad as some other things I've read. What should you do if your wife starts smoking? Slow down and use some lubricant. Hey! And this week's dad joke is brought to you by JB Carts. Check them out on Facebook and Instagram and at jbcarts.com. There you go. If your goal is Super Bowl, you have to start over. Correct. Not once did I think the Cowboys had any chance of winning the Super Bowl this year. I'm not a Cowboys fan. I watch a lot of football. I'm not exactly a hater. I'm more of a realist, right? A lot of the people that I talk to here in Dallas, there's a group that are realistic, and there's a group that every year, we them boys, this is our year. Right? I never believe anything they say because there's not been the right changes and they don't have the right personnel, if you want to call it that, to even they can barely win a playoff game. Everybody was like, oh, great. I saw this comment on Twitter, and it was like, oh, great. And it's the first quarter. This guy knew it was over. It was 7-0. He goes, oh, great. Green Bay's going to go get stomped by blah, blah, blah next week. I'm like, do you think it would have been any different if your sorry-ass team made it? No. What are you bitching about? Your team sucks too. Bo Nix or Riley Leonard. Bo Nix. Yeah. Watch Jerry get Russell Wilson. That's not happening. I saw someone in here, and yes, you can start over. You can't. Well, you can technically somewhat start over, but it takes so much time. And what is the one thing Dallas Cowboy fans are not? Say it with me now. They're not patient every year. So neither is Jimmy or Jerry. Jerry That MFer's like 90 years old, however old he is. He's like, I got to win a Super Bowl before I die. He feels like he's he's in a corner that he can't get. He's like, I got to win every year. And so you're missing this or missing that. And they have great regular season. Why couldn't they channel that into the playoffs? Well, good teams are usually in the playoffs. I'm a semi fan, but they had no chance. I thought they had a chance to win tonight. Not covering 7 points, but I thought they had a chance. I think defense gets involved, stopped, but they couldn't stop the run for shit. They could not stop the run. You know, hey, Parsons finally got a holding call. Everybody excited about that. I figured y'all would have had a damn parade or something about that. But yeah, no, I just, they cannot stop the run. Aaron Jones is a really good running back, and they can run the ball decent. Well, all that speculation is nonsense both ways, but they definitely have enough to win. They have enough to win a decent amount of games during the regular season and possibly a playoff game. The other teams in the NFC, mainly, let's say the Niners, right? The Niners are leaps and bounds better than the Cowboys. Would you agree to that? Cowboys could be A tier, but, you know, Niners are S tier. So, but I mean, anybody can win, right, on any given Sunday or something like that. So I agree. I just don't know where you're going to start, and starting over completely is just not going to be. It's not going to happen. I doubt they will have that high of draft number to be able to get him. No, they're not. They can't. No. They're not going to get there, and I doubt they even. I think if they draft a quarterback, they're gonna, and especially if they go after somebody, they're gonna hurt it's gonna hurt their feelings or hurt Dak's feelings, and then all hell's gonna be on. Yeah, this is our year. It's a bunch of clowns. And as far as Caleb Williams, I'll be honest, I don't even know what the hell Chicago's going to do with the first pick. They got the 9th pick, and Washington's right behind them. What is Washington going to give up? Dude, they're going to be stacking picks if they don't go up. I mean, I like Justin Fields. I think if you build something around him, you just haven't tried to build anything around him. You put Justin Fields on a good team, behind a good line, oh boy. Sadly, Cowboys should have gotten rid of the last QB 2 years before they did, and should have relaxed Dak last year, replaced Dak last year. Yeah, I mean, you think about it, you could have absolutely traded him and got a ton. But like I said, who's going to come in and play quarterback? The league is in short supply of decent, manageable, serviceable quarterbacks. Hey, Hustle Dots in the house. What's up, brother? How we doing? Cowboys remix of Rick Astley. Always going to pump you up. Never going to get first downs. Never going to run the ball and control you. Always going to make you cry. Always going to say goodbye. Always going to bounce first round and hurt you. There you go. Thank you so much for being here. They should have absolutely won this game. No excuse at all. They should have, yeah. They didn't. They didn't score points until garbage time. I mean, they had a touchdown in the first. They didn't have first. I had the box score right here. Hold on, let me go back to it. No. They scored at the very end of the second quarter after the refs placed the ball on the 1 yard line. Yeah. Now, can you win a game with 32 points? Yeah, sure. Can you win a game just scoring 16 points? Yeah, absolutely. Your defense shows up. I think the Cowboys could have done more, should have done more. I think if you're a Cowboys fan, start being a little bit more critical of your team, management, and ownership. I think after the 2 pick sixes, I started doing laundry. Yeah, I mean, I was just staring at my phone the whole time. Like, Lizzie and I like sitting on the couch, hanging out. And I was like, you know what? I think I'm going to go live. I wasn't even going to do it. I was like, let's go. I was like, there's nothing going on. It's not a game on. I mean, it was fun to watch it at the end. It got kind of exciting at the end, let's be honest. I mean, shit, it was starting to get pretty close. Belichick calling Jerry. Could you imagine? You know the deal. Does Belichick make the call? I don't think he does. I think one of the things with Belichick is he wants a lot of control, and I think one of the things with Jerry is he wants a lot of control, and he's not going to sacrifice anything for that. Like if Jerry got out of the way a decade ago, how many Super Bowls do you think the Cowboys could have collected? 2? Maybe 2? Maybe. We have enough we have enough to win the NFC East. That's it. Some random team wins the NFC East every single year. It's never back-to-back. And it's one of the softest divisions there is. Yeah. I mean, the NFC East is just fucking terrible right now. I can't even, dude, Philadelphia. Well, they're going to get beat. Tampa Bay's going to beat them tomorrow. A.J. Brown's out of there. He's done. He's hurt. He's out. Also removed all of anything Philadelphia Eagles related from his Instagram, which that's what players do these days when they're like, I'm out. And yeah, they had no chance of a Super Bowl win though. 0. Yeah, I feel you. Julian, I really believe the problem is with them overall is too much glamour and lights. Move their asses across the street and make their asses play at Choctaw Stadium and earn it. I mean, you're kind of seeing that firsthand with the Kansas City Chiefs this year. They're making too many commercials and there's too many distractions and stuff. And they played like just like an average team this year. And they have been elite. And now it's just like come crashing down to earth. Travis Kelce's getting a little older. But yeah, I don't know. If we are talking talent, they're right there. So we're talking about coaching and QB, period. What QB in the league, Cletus? What QB do you replace Dak with and you think you win a Super Bowl? Or is it coaching? So you get a different head coach. I thought Mike McCarthy did okay this year. Not great, but okay. So tell me their QB, whoever you think it is. Dak is the best $50 to $60 million garbage time QB in the league. Absolutely. That was all stats padding at the end. And also to make him look like he doesn't give up because it's a contract year, right? He's got one more year. He's got 2024. He's going to get paid $59.4 million or something like that. I can feel getting congested already. Get a beer in me. Not like it's alcohol anyway. It's just FYI, I'm having Nada Pills by Community Beer out of Dallas, Texas. Not a sponsor. But yeah, I mean, he's going to get paid 50 to 60. He's going to get paid more on the $60 million side of things. Could you imagine? Can you imagine the actual upside of that contract? Could he squeeze 65? 65 million. QB and coach have to go. That is a product of culture, says the cat. Bears will get Marvin Harris Jr. Get Fields another receiver, man. DJ Moore on one side, Marvin Harrison Jr. on the other. He's got a good tight end. Agree. I mean, I thought Dallas would get out of this week, but not make the Super Bowl by any means. But at this loss, after all the stats around this game, it's surreal. Vegas. Ed France is just, man, he is on the Vegas. He's on the Vegas collab. Washington will get Caleb Williams. Yeah, they're going to pay all kinds of shit for him. Absolutely. Yeah. And then with the number 2 pick, yeah, I can totally see the Bears grabbing Marvin Harris Jr. And they might be able to get a quarterback later anyways. They got the 9th pick too that they can wheel and deal, get picks out of. 48-16 at one point. Yeah, no, that's when I came in here, I think that was the score. You know what I mean? Needed 4 touchdowns and 4 2-points to tie. Yep, it's not a good it's not good at, I'm not good at math. Yeah, when I sat down, I'm pretty sure it was 48-16. They might have scored one as I was loading in, so it might have been 48-24. And then they made it even closer because, of course, the defense doesn't give a shit. They're playing like prevent defense and just letting them get yards. It was over at 14-0. I didn't want to write it off then, but 20-0. Or, I think it was 20 or something like that. There was 21-0. I was like, holy shit, here we go. I was like, oh, buddy, it's going to be a hell of a night. They scored 2 second quarter after Vegas refs helped. I mean, they were on the verge of watching a Hallmark Christmas show at that point. All talk Jerry versus no talk if Bill goes to Dallas. Yeah, it's a Jerry interview. If you go back and listen to the audio from that, would love to see how funny the post games are. Everybody looks distraught. I got the Fox one. Does the other game come on this channel or is it on like NBC tonight or something like that? I got to take a peek because I definitely don't want to be in here. I definitely want to watch that game. You have the Rams going to Detroit. Matthew Stafford going back up to, is it Ford Field? Ford Field. It's got to be on NBC, right? It's a night game. I say that, but, right now, like yesterday, you had to go on effing Peacock to watch a NFL playoff game. Unbelievable. Anybody buy Peacock or do they already have it? All right. So NBC, it's on NBC. All right, there we go. So it starts here. It probably doesn't kick off till 7:30, huh? Yeah. Jerry does not want to give up control. He will not give up control. It's not that he doesn't want to. He's not going to either. You know what I mean? Cowboys and Yankees are in the same teams. They're the guy who won middle school spelling bee and then bragged about it for 25 years. Like I said, I feel bad for the Cowboy fan, the average Cowboy fan. You know what I mean? Kirk Cousins. So I assume that is a answer to a question I asked earlier. You're telling me, listen up, kids, that if the Dallas had Kirk Cousins, they would have won a Super Bowl. Do I think that? Do I believe that? Yeah, I think so. Why not? I like Kirk Cousins. He's all right. I feel bad he got hurt and he's out, it's a hell of a year for the Vikings. Jesus, what a disaster. Once Jerry is gone, or to interfere, Cowboys will start winning Super Bowls. Jerry's just got to get out of the way. Oh, he's too old. Okay, I got you. What kind of bees produce milk? Boobies. Shit. It was 48-24 when you started. That's. So I kind of give it like that's the score they should kind of base it off of. Yeah, 48-16 is kind of where, let's be honest, Green Bay relaxed. They took it easy, like, you know what, I'm going to take a break a little bit. Them boys, what's up, TJ? How you doing, my man? Good to see you. Yeah, it's on NBC. There we go. Already had it, Boomer. Peacock. Don't call me a boomer. I just don't have. I've got all these other damn services. I don't need Peacock. Now, you probably have it for wrestling. You either have it for wrestling or soccer. There's no other reason to have it. Tell me why. Peacock, $12 a month, and I have it. What the hell's 12? You pay $12? Why would you pay double what it cost? Yeah, I don't know. I pirated that shit out of the game yesterday for legal reasons. This is a joke. Everybody was saying, go check it. There was a place to do it. You know what I did? I didn't do it. I didn't watch it, didn't pirate it, didn't go find a link or any of that shit. I was like, you know what? I don't want to watch. And we watched The Gentleman. Yeah. I think the game is on Hallmark Channel, but you don't need a subscription. Kirk costs 30. I don't know about 30. Kirk Cousins don't cost no 30 mil. He's going to cost a little bit more than that because he's also in the group of serviceable quarterbacks, and he can get shit done, but he's not like a superstar anymore. He's just getting a little old. That costs more and is worse. I mean, yeah. Julian, at this point, they should just grab a high school QB. I'm sure there's one in Dallas rolling around. HBO Max is now called Max. Your move, Peacock. I wasn't buying no Peacock app to watch football, more BS, take a while. I just wasn't going to do it either. People still watch. We watch wrestling. We watch wrestling every Wednesday live on the show, sir. It's always on that TV. AEW. I don't know what it's AEW something or some shit. I don't know. Yeah. Oh yeah, wrestling's real, still a deal. NFL Max, the deal for Peacock for putting Taylor Swift behind the paywall. Dude, they knew exactly what they were doing. They didn't pick the fucking Steelers and Bills. They didn't pick any other team, any other matchup, anybody else. They picked the freaking Chiefs game. The freezing ass cold Chiefs game, which is going to be a dud. Because, the Dolphins can't play on the road. They can't play against good teams. They can't play in cold weather. And then the list just goes on and on and on. Cousins ratings 103. Dak Prescott's 105. Oh, there you go. The hostile dot. How about Josh Dobbs? No. Nah. He wouldn't do anything. I think he flash in the pan. He came out and it was hot. I thought it was great. I have it for the WWE content. I knew it. His contract was $30K guaranteed. You mean 30 mil? Kirk was a flat 30 this year. Oh boy. That shit is barf. Give me attitude era, baby. That wrestling shit's pretty wild, man. It's pretty wild. Would it be peen or just I guess Hostel's asking TJ a question. TJ, if you could respond, that'd be great. AEW Dynamite is the Wednesdays. There you go. That's what we watch. We watch AEW Dynamite. As you can see right above me, live Wednesday, 7 p.m. Central Time. Now, we took a couple weeks off, anniversary, stuff like that. But yeah, so we should be back this week. It's going to be colder than hell. I think we're going to go to Harley Davidson beforehand. We're going to break dry January for a quick moment and have some beers with our guy, Zach from Outfit Brewing. Worst thing about this upcoming game is having to listen to Chris Collinsworth, everybody losing here. I don't mind him. I hate listening to Romo. He's the one I can't listen to. And I just can't do it. Jerry already on the phone with Bill Belichick. Oh boy. He read Brad Cock for sure. That's what he was saying, right? Bottom line, they brought Taylor Swift in to help distract you folks from the Vegas scripted plays. They brought him in. You know what they did? They brought in Taylor Swift because they knew all the Swifties would go and buy this stupid subscription, and that's it. You know what I mean? So, boom. That's all they did. They knew what they were doing. People still celebrate anniversaries. I guess if you have them, yeah. I watched WWE Monday Night Raw. I used to watch that. I remember watching that when I was like 13 years old. I'd always be like staying up late and shit like that. And it would like keep going, but it cut off on the TV. Like if it ran late, they didn't give a shit back in like 1993. The shit was moving on to the news or whatever. So TJ, are you saying they should just call Max? You guys are dorks. I mean, why not? I'm going to do my best to get Strikeout Beer Day to drink 2 days early again. Oh my God. It was a day early. Maybe 30 minutes or an hour. It wasn't crazy. Yeah. You guys are animals. So there you go. That game comes on. The Rams and the Lions game come on here in about 15 minutes. Last time I checked, this was a 3-point favorite. The Detroit Lions, that was. Laporta, I think he's going to be in the game, but he's, this is how dumb. When it comes down to coaching, this is the shit I talk about. The Lions played all their freaking starters last week for no reason. Why? So you think you're going to get a better seeding if Dallas loses and Philly loses? Now, Philly did lose to the Giants. That was wild as shit. But Cowboys, I mean, they lost to the Giants. Cowboys weren't losing to Washington. So, and there was a lot of weird hype around that Washington game. That's how you kind of knew something was up, because Dallas fans seemed nervous. And I'm like, why are you nervous against Washington? Sucks. They're not good, like at all. But yeah, I don't know. But yeah, so you want to see what bad coaching gets you? It gets you your hurt number one tight end. Like the number one tight end in the freaking league. You run out there and he gets like a bone bruise on his knee. What the fuck? Dude, what are you doing? Oh, God. Next time I'm in Texas for an appearance, I'm coming on the show. Come on. I'll get you the address. If the Lions lose tonight, the NFL is fake, just like wrestling. Wrestling is not fake. You shut your mouth. You shut your mouth. Detroit's division banner looks really lonely. Give me the Rams all damn day. Rams, baby. Let's go Rams. I don't even know what their cheer is. I was going to go A-R-A-M-S, Rams. I don't even know what that's it. Julian Rome, you can't type that much. That's too much. Jaden Williams, LSU, QBR 95. Bo Nix, 90. J.J. McCarthy, 89. Caleb Williams, 82. Oof. I mean, if I'm ever getting a quarterback, I'm getting one out of the SEC. Let's just be honest. And I said Bo Nix earlier, but I mean, Jaden would be the one. I don't know what everybody talks about how Caleb Williams is just a pro style looking quarter. He's got the body for it, the mentality for it, pro style. I don't know. And so NFL scripted soap opera. Another game tonight. Yep. It's coming on here a couple minutes, actually. Yeah, 15 minutes or so. Yeah, Matt Stafford saying hi. That's Megatron. They're all giving him crap, about being there and whatnot. They just like, come on, man, just do it. Even Eminem's like begging him, hey, man, just let us win, man. We just want to win a playoff game, bro. Okay, well, Stone Cold. Maybe I'll watch this one. What channel? NBC. Channel 5 here in the Metroplex. So. All right, ladies and gents, I'm going to get out of here. I'll post this audio here very shortly. Appreciate everybody popping in, saying hello. Again, Dallas fans, I'm sorry. I'm not really sorry, because you're the ones that I run into most of the time are pretty obnoxious and yell, scream, this is our year, we them boys, nonstop, and it's really fucking weird. But, yeah, sucks. Another year. According to the comments, it's coaching and a QB issue. Some are calling to blow the whole damn thing up. If you're watching this video, leave some comments in the bottom. Tell me what what do you think needs to happen? Because I'll be honest. Need a new quarterback, need some coaching. That's all I'm saying. All right. I'm RD. I'm out of here. Let's hope the Rams take care of business up in Detroit. See you guys live 7 p.m. Central Time. Strikeout Beer. We'll be around on Wednesday having a couple drinks. Stratton Love showing that they don't know what they are doing. Knowledge over non-knowledge is power. You guys have a great night. Have a nice little holiday tomorrow. Love you. Bye.